A female defending Islam is like a chicken defending KFC, and this is why. Watch the whole videos and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
Why do you believe that Islam is the truth? For you specifically. If you were to give me the best reason why Islam is the truth, why? What is it?
Because I believe in goodness. So I like see what promotes goodness.
Okay.
So like I'm a female, right? So like it's important for me that like men don't sexualize me or objectify me. So like in Islam, I'm so protected, right? Like I'm covered and I don't have to conform to society and get certain things done to my body that I'm never gonna be happy with because nobody's gonna see it, right?
Gotcha.
Like you don't see it.
Gotcha.
Only my maker. Hold on.
Ooh. Just wait for the sister to come back. Make sure you guys are liking this this live. Make sure you guys are liking, especially if you're liking this conversation and if you like where this is about to go. Hit that like button. If you guys like where this is about to go. It's that time.
Okay, not you're like low key kind of freaking me out. But okay, whatever.
Don't be scared.
Hold on, let me. No, low key. Like I don't know what the. Okay, what did I get myself into? Low key, but it's okay. No, it's fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so but okay, but do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
like,
yes, I understand.
For like a religion that's promoting goodness, right? Like to me, that's good. So these like Muslim countries, right? Like where there's mostly covered women, like this is good. Like this, okay, like this path is like good. And then like the Christian countries, there's like so much like promiscuity is just rampant. Like anybody like that I meet eventually or whatever, like right, it's so rampant. So like I would want to deter from and that's just one example.
Okay, well let's go with that. I like your answer actually, that you lean towards Islam and you believe it's true because it promotes goodness and you see the fruition of its goodness. As a matter of fact,
I think that the religion, right, that you like, right, when you're assessing, right?
Yeah,
like,
when you're assessing.
Want to follow goodness.
So let me address this, okay? Okay? Because I like what you said. However, so if a religion is not professing goodness, right, then it would show that it is actually not from God, because God is good. He would not promote evil or wrongdoing. Would you agree?
But goodness on like what scale?
On the scale that you just said, like for example, the protection of women, the non-objectifying women, right? Seeing, let's just talk about women as a whole.
When I'm not, So if I think like really quickly some top things, like that's going to be like my top 5.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Start with that.
Okay, yeah, we'll stick with that.
Allow rules and stuff to take form.
But let's stick with that.
Makes sense.
Let's stick with this. Good. Let's stick with this. So the treatment of the goodness and treatment of women, morality, is a thing that you are like, that's number one for you. That's how you see that Islam is the truth. Got you. Do you have a Quran on you, by the way? If not, I could just show it on the screen. It sounds like you also got your kids with you, so I could do the work for you and just put it on the screen.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So I'm going to pull up chapter 4 and I'm going to pull up verse 34. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Chapter 4, verse 34.
Cool.
Okay. Here it is. Let me just go ahead. It actually kind of starts off like it's pretty good. We'll see. You see it? You see the screen? I'm about to read it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it says, men are the managers of the affairs of women, for that God has preferred in bounty one of them over the other, and for that they have expended of their property. Righteous women are therefore obedient, guarding the secret of God's garden. And those you fear may be rebellious. So it's talking about how to treat your wives, right? Those who you fear may be rebellious, admonish them, banish them to their couches, and beat them. If they then obey you, look not for any way against them. God is all high, all great. Do you think that this is good to teach that not even if you did anything wrong, but if you fear she may do something wrong, you can beat your wife. Men can beat their wife.
So let's break this down, because you're not even the word property. That's women. So like, what are you using? First of all,
this is the Quran. It's chapter 4, verse 34.
I know, but property, like all of my Qur'ans say women.
Well, no, what are you talking about?
First of all, like you're like making like, no, and that's not the only word. There's so many words in this that's like, it's
this word right here. This word is property. Look,
but it's the most negative word that you can think
of.
Look, like it's
okay. I hear you. Let's go to the Arabic. It breaks down the Arabic. So let's look at it word for word. Let's go to that word property. Let's see what it was. Okay, so your women, because bestowed Allah some of them over others, and because they spend from. Okay, the word is wealth.
Let me read it. Let me read mine. Okay, mine is not like nasty like yours.
What do you mean? The word is wealth or property in the Arabic.
Okay, let me just read mine.
It's not women.
And then we can let everybody agree. Okay, that the way that yours is phrasing it, like there's something wrong.
Really?
So it says
something wrong with the Quran.
Husbands are the protectors and maintainers of their wives, because Allah has given the one more strength than the other, right? Mm-hmm. Like men are stronger than women.
Yeah.
And because they support them from their means to provide for them.
Yeah, so the means, wait. So the means are their property, right? And their expenses, their wealth. They spend of their wealth or their property on the women. Like they take care of them. Right?
Well, yeah, like whatever, I guess.
Yeah, so it wasn't necessarily... so I think you misunderstood what I had on the screen. It wasn't saying that the women are property. It was saying that they spend their property on them.
There were some other, I guess I just wanted to read it from mine because I would just...
Sure, go ahead.
Sorry, so... From their means, therefore, the righteous women are devoutly obedient and guard in the husband's absence what Allah would have them guard. As to those women on whose part ye fear disloyalty and ill conduct, admonish them first. Refuse to share their beds, spank them, but if they return to obedience, seek not against them means, for Allah is most high and great. So this is referring to the women, like the women on OF. So it's just telling women like slap them straight a little bit, but not like literally.
Wait, so you think that it's okay for a husband to slap his wife?
It's not referring to husband and wife.
It is. This is literally talking about husband and wife. Literally. It says men are the...
If the wife... Yeah, okay, whatever. If she's married or if she's not married, right? Like if she just strays and she's getting on OF or whatever, like he needs to like slap her silly.
So
right? Like,
it's okay for a man to hit a woman. You think that's good?
But not like abuse. Don't abuse her. Like you need to like smack
again,
her.
I'll ask you again. Is it okay? Is it good for a man to beat his wife?
In the sense of like, girl, what are you doing? You're like somebody.
She's paused, so she probably got a call or something. Are you back?
Oh, did I leave you?
Yeah, something happened. I don't know what happened.
Oh, it literally says spank, so it's telling you like
It says beat them. Actually, it says the word is strike them, not spank. But it's okay. We'll go with that.
That's why I didn't like your definition. It seems like you're using like the worst word.
Well, no, that's the word in Arabic. The word in Arabic, duraba, means to strike them. Look, I know. I'm about to pull it up.
There's many, but in this context, right? Like
this context,
we're talking about women's rights, right? Like this is a feminine. Like we're appealing to like women.
Yeah. So do you think that it's good? Do you think that it's good for women's rights that men are able to hit them?
This is telling me like if I like did something bizarre,
No,
right?
it doesn't.
Like
No, it doesn't. It says if you fear that she may be rebellious. So you don't even have to do something. If they fear that you might do something or might be disobedient, they can strike you. Just to let you know, when you pause, I can't hear you. So.
okay, sorry, I didn't even press pause. There's a pop-up. Okay, no, it's not. What are you talking about? Fear. The men is not fearing.
Yes, it is. Look, it says, and you can even read it in your own translation as well. Right before it talks about admonishing them, it says, if you fear, look, and those you fear may be rebellious. So, if you think that they might be rebellious, not that you actually wasn't rebellious.
Yes. Okay, keep going.
Right. Admonish them, banish them to their couches. Right. So don't sleep with them.
What does admonish them mean?
Like correct them.
So it's like
verbally.
telling you, like verbally telling you, okay, and then, if they don't listen, then.
If they don't, no, it doesn't say if they don't listen. These are all things that you do. And it's not.
No. It's like why would you just, no, you have to, like, if she's going to engage in something that's wrong, right? Like, you're not going to just spank her. You're going to tell her first.
It doesn't say that she's engaging in anything wrong.
It says, look, admonish them first.
It doesn't say first. That's not in the Arabic.
Okay, admonish them first. And
why do you keep doing that? It doesn't say first. In the Arabic.
It's not telling you to.
Yes,
why would
it
it
is.
tell you? One is greater than the other, right? So first you're talking to her, right? Habibi, da-da-da, whatever. Then next, you're gonna not, if she doesn't listen, now you're not gonna sleep with your wife. You're just like telling you, like, okay, refrain from like the intercourse with her. She's gonna yearn for you.
And then do what?
Right? And then you have to lightly.
It doesn't say lightly. It doesn't say lightly. Don't do that.
Yours, that's what I'm saying. Yours is taking the, like, it's the same meaning, but your words are like the most like
it's what the Quran says. It's what the Quran says. It's not mine.
It's like, no, you're reading it like that's what I'm saying. like, you maybe go find another Quran. Go find one more.
Okay.
No, seriously, you're not reading the Quran.
You're right. You know what? This Quran's corrupted. Let me choose another one. That's
what I'm saying. Like, don't use words like that. Okay, that's why I said it's the same meaning, but you're using the most negative synonyms.
What do you mean negative synonyms? That's what it says.
So even the word property is so negative that I immediately was like, I could, and even before that,
another one says scourge them. Ooh, that's tough. Scourge them. Do you know what to scourge means?
Like,
that means you beat the mess out of something. You beat it up. That's what this. I got a different. You asked me to get a different one. I got a different one. Want another one? Let's get a different one. That one's corrupted too. What did Yusuf Ali say? All right. This one says beat them, but in parentheses, which is not in the actual text, the commentator adds lightly. This is not in the Quran. They add this. This is what it says. Beat them.
Because this is yes. It's clarification for you. People who speak Arabic, they understand. Okay, this is clarification for you to help you.
All right, so all right, I got you. I
don't want to use the ones that are trying to help me.
I
want to stick to this one that makes it look like you do.
I used 3 of them. You said the first one was corrupted. You didn't like the second one that said to scourge you, and so this one says beat them.
It's okay. It's okay.
So look, this is my question. All right.
I do see
do you think it's okay to give a permission for a man to beat his wife, even lightly? You think that that's okay for women's rights?
So the word beat and lightly, like, I don't think they go in the same sentence together. Because
they don't.
You say beat before you even say lightly, I've already have a vision of like what.
Good. I'm glad.
Okay, so I don't say beat. You can't say like beat lightly.
Well, that's it. Thank you.
So it's not. So that's what I'm.
Hold on. You keep pausing, sister. When you pause, when you leave the app. Yeah, whenever you leave the app, it's gonna pause you, and I can't.
I'm not leaving the app. It's my connection. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So look, this is my question. It's a simple question for you and I. Is it ever okay for a man to beat his wife?
No, and no man in Islam should beat his wife, and we don't promote that.
Well, the Quran does.
No. First of all, okay, I gotta go. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, if you need to go, it's okay. Like, follow me. We could continue this next time.
No, I just want to explain it really quickly. I don't want to end on that. That's so bad. So don't exaggerate it, okay? Don't exaggerate it, right? Like,
I am not exaggerating.
Firm,
we just read.
I know. But Islam is very firm. So he's like, Allah is telling you.
I see.
Yeah, no, he's like he's describing like
it's firm.
You know, like he's describing like what you should do in a situation like this.
Yes.
And she's like OF, right? You go and you talk to her.
It doesn't say OF.
Listen. Huh?
What is OF? Are you saying OnlyFans?
Yeah.
No, this.
I'm saying the level of disloyalty and ill conduct. If it's
it don't
like
say nothing like. Look, it says if you fear disobedience, if you even think that she might disobey you, so you have to obey him, right? You can't resist. If you might rebel against him, against his orders, this is what he can do. He can correct you. He can send you. He can not sleep with you, or he can beat you. Or I'm sorry, not or and he can beat you.
If it applied to something simple, right, like a simple discussion, like almost daily, I think husbands and wives like have simple discussions, and like he's gonna be like, don't disobey me or whatever, but like y'all laugh it off, right? Like that can happen on a daily basis.
So he can laugh it off by pimp slapping her, huh?
No, and that I mean laugh it off like as in you don't like. We don't take it seriously. Sis. Like if my husband says, let's go get pizza, and I say, no, let's go get like chicken.
Sis.
And you're thinking that's like, I'm disobeying him. So no, it's not talking about simple level like that. It's talking about like, if you're doing something like really nasty, like you're on OF, right? Sister. It's referring to stuff like that, not simple things.
Sister, you're making excuses for something that is inexcusable. And you know it. That's why it's a struggle. Look, this is what the Bible says. I'm going to leave you with this. This is Ephesians chapter 5. This is what the Bible says. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. So you see, so ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loves himself. For no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it, even as the Lord, the church. So just as God loves the church, meaning the believers, the body of Christ, the churches are people who believe. Just as Christ, the Lord, loves the church and he gave himself for us, the Bible says the husbands are to do the same to their wives. That's how we're supposed to act, how God acts towards us, not beating them, not striking you even lightly. Do you see the difference? Because
Christianity is just like very like supple. It's very like, oh, love, 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 love. And Islam is very like firm. So you're going to get into real like which one would you say is better?
One that says to beat your wife or one that says to love your wife? Which one is better?
No. That's not the way that it's saying it, right? Islam is breaking down like everything that you go through in marriage. Yours is just saying like, love your husband, love your wife.
It says men, look at this, sister. Look, men, so ought men to love their wives as their own bodies.
I mean, duh, God is going to say that, duh. But you need something more than that when you're like freaking married? Like, don't you need some more like?
This is what you need right here to make sure that you're.
What else does it like?
Since you're supposed to love your wife just as you love your own body, would a man beat his own self if he loves himself? Would he beat himself?
First of all, who's beating who? No, in Islam, there's no beating.
Come on, sister. Just answer the question. Would a man beat himself if he loves himself?
Don't try to trap me, God logic. There is no beating in Islam.
I like you a lot, man. You're fun.
No, okay. Well, anyways, I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
All right, bye. Thank you.
Take care. Have a good day. Man, what if somebody said this before? Someone said, defending Islam, a woman defending Islam, is like a chicken defending KFC. A woman defending Islam is like a chicken defending KFC. When I seen those words, I was like, man, nothing's ever been truer. Nothing has ever been more true. A woman defending Islam is like a chicken defending KFC. I don't know if you guys got that over there in the UK or in Australia, but you guys, by context, you guys get it. KFC, fried chicken, chicken this, chicken breast, chicken sandwich. Imagine a chicken trying to build a case for the goodness of KFC. As a matter of fact, not just the goodness of KFC, but how good and moral KFC treats chickens. KFC protects its chickens. It gives chickens so much rights. So many rights KFC gives chickens. KFC loves chickens. It protects chickens, gives them honor and rights, authority at KFC. Did you know that before KFC, chickens didn't have rights? But it wasn't until the chief came that chickens were first given rights, where they were cooked humanely. Regime. The Colonel. Before the Colonel, chickens didn't have rights. Before the Colonel, chickens were not cooked humanely. But now with KFC, ever since the Colonel came, chickens have been cooked humanely. They've been given rights and authority. They've been given dignity and honor. Provision. Prohibition. Man, you can't make this up. What I will say about her though, I did like, she was fun. She was cool. Like, she was a good sport. You know what I'm saying? She didn't like get offensive or anything like that. She was a good sport. So I wouldn't mind showing her some other things in the Quran and the Hadith. How many knew that it was going this way once she said the goodness of Islam, especially towards women? How many knew that? How many of y'all foresaw that? Y'all prophets in here? Sentinel Apologetics dropping the gems here. And we can clearly see the difference between how husbands are commanded by God in the Bible to treat their wives and how husbands are commanded in the Quran how to treat their wives. Tough. Another reason why Allah is not God.